Hey guys, you're watching a Starcraft 2 co-op mission. I am CTG and I'm playing this time on a North American server as Fenix. So we're gonna be paired with a Dehaka, surprise, surprise, who is actually of a higher level than I am. Oh, hooray! It finally loaded! I cut short the loading screens because it's basically a single frame of nothing. But
Glad you're with us, commanders. This planet
yeah, it took 3 minutes to load this map apparently.
out of here.
Whew.
Things attack us whenever we spin up.
Okay, so
If you don't protect
on
us,
minor evacuation,
we'll never get off this
going carrier first is not actually the smartest idea, I think,
ships ready for launch.
because the enemies are infested little units that
More pylons.
that have a lot of them.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
He's telling me to get carriers, but I will get those eventually, but not right now, since it's more important to have something to deal with all the hordes of infested that come. And I believe getting Colossus first is more effective for that, for this map at least.
Allied forces are under attack.
Since we are in need of
Don't have enough minerals.
air damage, and I'm not sure why he's going that way. Could just go around and start killing the marauders instead at the base, and I believe those yield more essence for Dehaka. But that'll
Allied forces
still
are
be
under
helpful
attack.
to me since I'll have a clearer path for my Colossus. So I'm still thankful that he's going that way. Okay. So we're waiting for our robotics bay to finish before I get my first Colossus.
More minerals than we have. We don't have
Okay,
enough
gonna
minerals.
pile on there before. Uh-oh. Yeah, gonna need a little help here. He drew the aggro on some of these infested, but he moved away. So now he'll, the infested went instead to my base. And they're doing damage to my buildings. How dare they? Okay, Dehaka's slapping the infested and not even doing area damage. I mean, he's close to useless in the early game if you just A-move him. He's awesome if you get the Devour quickly, but
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
yeah,
We don't have enough minerals.
6-on-1 it seems like. But yeah,
Have enough minerals.
Dehaka in the early game needs a lot of micro
Need more
if you want to keep him alive, since his his auto attack isn't that spectacular. And he's A-moving once again. He's looking, but he's A-moving. He should actually use his abilities.
My people don't have much time. They gotta launch soon, whether you're there or not.
Look at his shoes though. Dehaka's Dehaka's shoes. Okay, now Fenix is available. Now we're able to help out Dehaka. Phoenix is much better able to hold his own in auto attack because he's an actual he doesn't level up. What you get from the start is yeah, that's basically it. You cannot upgrade Phoenix, unlike Kerrigan and Tagara and Nova even. Well, you can upgrade Phoenix, but I would consider those upgrades to be fairly minor, like detection and slight attack buff, but they don't ramp up like Dehaka, who gets up into Godzilla mode the more you level him up. Okay, Dehaka's moving that way, so that's fine. Okay, let's use that Thunderous Charge to deal with that
I got a ship calling for help.
Nidus.
Are right on top of them.
You can see Warbringer is killing a lot of dudes with his auto attack. We have another Colossus here. Oh, roaches! That is fine by me. Okay, kill that. Run over. There we go. Oh, we have roaches here. Okay, at least Dehaka is starting to level up. Tell me he'd be better with his auto attack.
Ready for use.
Okay, now I have 2 heroes. Now let's get more upgrade structures.
Under attack.
The Cybernetics Core for air unit upgrades. The Twilight Council
Upgrade complete.
for gateway unit upgrades. and of course the gateway for production.
That ship's getting out
So
of
we're
here.
gonna have
No need to commit any
uh,
more forces to it.
Talus for anti-air in the early game at least, and derps are cheaper to produce than carriers, and they warp in more quickly, so they'll serve as the intermediate force while I'm trying to get to my light gate tech of mass, claws, and carrier, with some other units sprinkled in, of course, for that auto attack damage. But we are gonna handle this attack wave with our hero units. There we go. Set that to the control group and the camera location. Now let's move in.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
Okay, got a warp gate research. That shade thing for the derps.
Vested are one thing, but Amon's forces are an even bigger threat. Take them
Okay,
out.
let's get a pylon there. Man, after that long time of seeing nothing but phoenixes, it's a bit refreshing to see Phoenix this time. I mean, even though he's not ridiculous like Stukov or Nova, I mean, even Alarak recently has been neglected, dare I say, because everyone is playing the latest commanders, and with the Abathur buff, a lot of people are also playing Abathur. But yeah, people seem to have forgotten that Alarak exists.
They could be dangerous. If you can, try to break them down.
And of course, the old commanders. I mean, Vorazut used to be considered the most overpowered commander, but I mean, some people still would say that's the case, but I don't know. Ever since that nerf to her death recall that put it down to 4 minutes instead of 1, and the Shadow Guard nerf that prevented her from taking a Nexus first, I don't think she's that strong anymore. She is still strong, but not that strong.
Need more minerals for that.
Swan also has been unexpectedly good. I've tried a new style of massing siege tanks in a Hercules, or not really massing, getting a Herc full, getting a Hercules full of siege tanks and using that while using the Goliaths for the rest of my supply has been unexpectedly good. I thought it would be difficult to micro, but once you got the hang of it, it's a lot more manageable, I would say. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, the dangerous thing about that Eradicator is that it has basically that concentrated beam of swans. It kills my units so quickly. You have to be careful. Okay. We actually need some detectors for this wave. Let's get another Robo, because why not? Yeah, might as well get it there. Get some cannons there, just for defense. Now let's get an attack upgrade for Phoenix. I already have his detection, which is always the first thing you should get for Phoenix. Especially in maps like this where there will be Banshees trying to rush the evacuation ship. Okay, Bruce macroing up. I mean, I'm flowing a lot of gas right now, but pretty soon all that gas will be gone since I'm gonna go for a gas heavy composition with carriers and Colossus. Of course, upgrades. Upgrades are pretty good too. When you're not faced with mutators that deal damage to all the damage you deal. Hint, hint. Can I see a couple of gateways here? Okay. Just macroing up right now. Getting a bunch of probes for mineral saturation.
Engines are up and running. The infested are sure to follow.
Okay, I put Phoenix here to wait to camp this place for the attack wave. He's gonna take care of that, and as soon as he's done, he's gonna teleport back to the ship. But this attack wave is taking its time though.
Allied forces are under attack.
Okay, let's kill these guys. Oh, I have energy. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, let's use a Praetor suit. Then discharge. Caldalis as usual being suicidal. Okay, change those to warp gates. And get a fleet bacon. Fleet bacon. Oh, supply blocked. Well, at least we're not losing army. We're not losing that much army, since we're still getting supply blocked. I turned that somehow into a good thing. But it's not that good of a thing, you know. It's just the less bad, the lesser of two evils, I would say. This Fenix is actually doing pretty well. I mean, aside from auto-attacking Dehaka in the early game, which I would never recommend doing, the late game is okay, but you'd still be wasting his abilities. He's sort of like Kerrigan. He should be the only thing you micro in your army.
Fair number of my people have made it to orbit, but we've still got a ways to
Okay,
go.
let's get a few more pylons.
They're headed for one of the ships.
Since we're supply blocked. Okay. So far we've been getting easy ships. The first four, I should say, are actually easy. Oh wait, there was never a wave on that side to the west. There was never an evacuation ship to the west of our base, or to the west of our expansion. So yeah, minor evacuation always takes away one evacuation ship. There are, I think, 7 possible ships here, and they take away 1 at every game. It's randomized.
Upgrade is ready for use. If Amon's forces reach the ship, they'll
Okay.
destroy it in no time. Do
Kill
not let
that.
happen. People are panicking on one of the ships.
There we go.
I think its pilot's about to hit the launch button.
Okay,
People on that ship are cheering for you. Hell, so
let's
am
get
I.
that swipe upgrade for Caldalis.
We're done with the
I shall oversee this battle from above.
Get some more upgrades. Okay, let's just let's try not to aggro all the banshees. Yeah, let's kill this Blightbringer guy. The Blightbringer.
Our enemies provoke us.
Okay,
We will answer.
that burrow thing by Blightbringer is quite annoying.
I know they're jumping the gun, but they still need
Okay,
your help.
kill that. There we go.
Won't bring back the people it
Let's
killed,
move back.
but thank you for at least giving them
Okay,
justice.
let's try a stutter step. So our units still deal damage while they're moving. Okay. Oh, that's a Banshee. Yeah, move back, move back. Okay. Let's use the I think I killed it. Yeah, let's use the solar not the solar canistic ground one.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, that air thing, that solar air thing. Let's get into the Stargate
Our forces have opened fire.
and get the area upgrades from the fleet bacon. Kill that. Okay, let's get some more derps. Yeah, so far I haven't needed to go back to the other side to help my ally deal with his own attack waves. So that's good. At least he's holding his own. Look at that, he's getting guardians,
The enemy's
which are actually effective versus ground units.
Don't let them
And
reach
mutalisks have air attack.
Heads up, commanders. We got company coming. Our forces have
Okay.
Our base is under attack. Evacuation efforts are going well, commanders. Just gotta keep protecting those ships.
Let's move in, intercept that attack wave before it gets to that ship. Okay, so far we have 3 out of 5 ships evacuated. That's not bad at all. Okay. What other upgrades can I get?
Upgrade complete.
Our enemies
Upgrade is
Okay. Kill those things.
that bought
Hey, you wanna run your army over as soon as you see the enemy attack wave on the minimap?
We just might get out of here alive.
But I mean, if the current ship is under attack, you have to make a choice. You have to either run your whole army or send a single unit, because you can't just let the ship die. I mean, the arrow thing itself is not yet much of a concern, because There we go, the hero probe. Yeah, the arrow itself not much of a concern because it doesn't indicate there's an actual attack wave coming yet. But once you see the icon on the minimap, that indicates that there's an enemy unit there. That means it's time to send at least one guy over. Okay, let's move it over there to start it. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, let's have it over there. Okay, here our probe's about to make its way. Okay.
You need to hold off the infested until the ship's in the sky.
Let's take this wave. There we go.
Allied forces are under attack. Upgraded.
Yeah, since my ally is holding his own wave, I'm not gonna have any trouble dealing with this side. One of the most difficult random things in co-op is always the partner you get. Sometimes you get a good ally and you're able to do whatever you want, and sometimes you get a not so good one and you have to focus more on trying to carry. I mean, that's not actually bad since you actually get to practice your skills, but
We're at maximum supply.
Our enemies come.
yeah, you generally have an easier time if you have a competent ally.
Supply is capped out. We're at maximum supply.
Kill that
Our supply
and
is
that
capped out.
aberration.
We're at maximum supply. Our supply is capped out.
Yeah, claws are pretty good. I mean, if I masked carrier instead, I would have had a tough time killing those things. I mean, surviving is not much of a threat. It's not much of a problem as is killing the things fast enough before they get to the ship. Okay, Dehaka is intercepting that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna use that Soul Red Blast.
Liftoff.
There we go.
Will survive this mess.
Oh, how did those claws get there?
Forces to my location.
Okay. Let's move in. Yeah. Huh. 4 out of 5 done? Not bad. Defend the hero probe!
Our allied
Wait, how many ships are there on this map? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, on lower difficulties, there's another one right outside your main base. But I only play on brutal, so I didn't even actually discover that that ship until it was months into this map.
On the line, commanders. Evacuation is almost complete.
Okay, let's take care of this last wave.
Our forces have opened fire.
I'm gonna defend 2 lanes here. The one in the northwest corner and the one on the west corner. Okay, we're gonna get some cannons here because we're already maxed out.
Gotta put a stop to them, commanders.
Oh wow.
We're at maximum supply.
Okay.
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
All right. It seems that there are 8 possible ships, excluding the one on the one outside your base. Okay, let's use Praetor Suit to take down his attack wave.
Allied forces are under attack.
Those Valkyries are still trying to think they can hit me. I mean, even the Lurker isn't having much luck. Okay, maybe he is, but I mean the Hydra is probably doing more damage than the Lurker is.
Hopefully, Amon will think twice
Okay.
before trying that again. But I
Oh,
doubt it.
that one's still alive. There we go. Okay.
Allied forces are
We're
under
still 200
attack.
supply, so that's not much of a problem.
Our forces
Oh wow,
have engaged the enemy.
GG.
That's the last of us. I can't thank you enough.
I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for listening to, please leave that in a comment. And I have a feeling that the score is going to be a bit more even than I thought since, or than I hoped for since my ally is actually competent. Alright, let's see it though. Getting that XP. And ha! Still killed more. Yeah, even more than the disparity of the infested. Alright, see you.